decisive strike. Every movement is deliberate. Every action is calculated. There is no room for haste in the pursuit of legacy. He settles into the space, claiming it. The silence is not empty. It is full of potential. The focus now narrows. The global markets are a living, breathing entity, and he is listening to its heartbeat. Institutional wealth is built on the ability to see what others overlook, to find the signal within the noise. True authority doesn't need to shout. It manifests in the steady hand and the unwavering gaze. It's in the notes taken by hand, the physical connection to the strategy, where the complex becomes tangible. We are not just looking at numbers, we are looking at the architecture of the future. When the analysis is complete, the perspective must shift. One must step back to see the grand design. The transition from observation to execution is the moment of greatest risk and greatest reward. Here, the variables are weighed, the probabilities are measured, the conviction is solidified. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it is the mastery of it through absolute preparation. He stands back, his presence filling the room, the master of his domain, ready for the opening bell. The time for speculation has passed. The time for the Liego Rifamo show is now. This is high-stakes finance. This is the new standard of institutional insight. Prepare yourself. The show is starting soon. In the depth of the market's quietest hours, opportunity isn't found by the loudest voices. It is earned by the most disciplined. Welcome to the inner sanctum of institutional wealth, where precision is the only currency that truly matters. Success in this arena requires more than just capital. It requires a temperament forged in the fires of volatility. Before the world wakes, before the noise begins, there is a moment of pure clarity. It is the ritual of preparation that separates the professional from the amateur. The calm before the decisive strike. Every movement is deliberate. Every action is calculated. There is no room for haste in the pursuit of legacy. He settles into the space, claiming it. The silence is not empty. It is full of potential. The focus now narrows. The global markets are a living, breathing entity, and he is listening to its heartbeat. Institutional wealth is built on the ability to see what others overlook, to find the signal within the noise. True authority doesn't need to shout. It manifests in the steady hand and the unwavering gaze. It's in the notes taken by hand, the physical connection to the strategy, where the complex becomes tangible. We are not just looking at numbers, we are looking at the architecture of the future. When the analysis is complete, the perspective must shift. One must step back to see the grand design. The transition from observation to execution is the moment of greatest risk and greatest reward. Here, the variables are weighed, the probabilities are measured, the conviction is solidified. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it is the mastery of it through absolute preparation. He stands back, his presence filling the room, the master of his domain, ready for the opening bell. The time for speculation has passed. The time for the Liego Rifamo show is now. This is high-stakes finance. This is the new standard of institutional insight. Prepare yourself. The show is starting soon. In the depth of the market's quietest hours, opportunity isn't found by the loudest voices. It is earned by the most disciplined. Welcome to the inner sanctum of institutional wealth, where precision is the only currency that truly matters. Success in this arena requires more than just capital. It requires a temperament forged in the fires of volatility. Before the world wakes, before the noise begins, there is a moment of pure clarity. It is the ritual of preparation that separates the professional from the amateur. The calm before the decisive strike. Every movement is deliberate. Every action is calculated. There is no room for haste in the pursuit of legacy. He settles into the space, claiming it. The silence is not empty. It is full of potential. The focus now narrows. The global markets are a living, breathing entity, and he is listening to its heartbeat. Institutional wealth is built on the ability to see what others overlook, to find the signal within the noise. True authority doesn't need to shout. It manifests in the steady hand and the unwavering gaze. It's in the notes taken by hand, the physical connection to the strategy, where the complex becomes tangible. We are not just looking at numbers. We are looking at the architecture of the future. When the analysis is complete, the perspective must shift. One must step back to see the grand design. The transition from observation to execution is the moment of greatest risk and greatest reward. Here, the variables are weighed, the probabilities are measured, the conviction is solidified. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it is the mastery of it through absolute preparation. He stands back, his presence filling the room, the master of his domain, ready for the opening bell. The time for speculation has passed. The time for the Liego Rifamo show is now. This is high-stakes finance. This is the new standard of institutional insight. Prepare yourself. The show is starting soon. In the depth of the market's quietest hours, opportunity isn't found by the loudest voices. It is earned by the most disciplined. Welcome to the inner sanctum of institutional wealth, where precision is the only currency that truly matters.
Good Friday. Happy Friday. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, wherever you are. Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday trading session. The last day of the week. I think, yeah, it's one of those days. I had a not so much of a good week in terms of day trading. So play safe today. Don't blow up until we trade again together again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Okay. What am I looking for? On the day trading side, this PM session as we go to towards close, I'm looking at it as back to this previous daily low, which would be like a 5 minutes retest there. Come on, man. Just gonna look for something like that. What it's rushing very aggressively towards this support 5 minutes for value gap. As we go towards this 5 minutes for value gap, are we gonna maybe get a rejection from there? I don't know. We are up to see it, but I just wished it could come back there, and I'll look for an opportunity if it retraces back to what I'm talking about. As you're coming through, don't forget to like and subscribe. On the other side, what has been happening today on the news, we will discuss that. Or really, for now, there's nothing. We'll get back to this. If we come back, flip that, come back, maybe I might want to catch a reversal, but I don't like reversals. So this will be a continuation. Come back here. Come back here will be a continuation of the AM session. Okay. Let's wait and see. I hope you're good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We gotta do this together. So what moved the market today?
In the depth of
Hold on, I need to take this. What moved the market today? I'm just gonna take this call. Okay. What moved the market? Really, to be honest, what moved the market today? It was mainly and purely Trump and their people in the Middle East geopolitics. You see now, one thing I hate about geopolitics, today there's de-escalation, tomorrow there's escalation again. Today we see that Pakistan and Iran explore a path towards new talks with the US in China initiative push. And what was interesting again, I found that anyway, um, the China Jinping Putin said that they wouldn't sell arms to Iran, which if Trump believes it is a bit naive, but I'm not going to discuss geopolitics. Yeah, I'm not going to discuss geopolitics at all. This is from Tuesday, so nothing. Is Trump speaking? I don't want to trade this now. 24. Okay, Trump is speaking, by the way. Let's look out for Trump speaking today. We'll come back and check that out. Uh, do I want to listen to Trump speaking? Honestly, no. Honestly, I don't want to listen to him speaking. But that's what really moved the market today. I see we also had UK retail sales and UK core retail sales. We had German PMI and manufacturing PMI in the Eurozone and including UK as well. So we had quite a few stuff today. So, but we'll come back to that. What's happening here? We look to be sweeping that, reacting to that. Five. Hmm. I might even attempt to go long, to be honest. I just want it to come back slightly deeper. If it does that, I'm gonna look for long. Yes, here it is retested there, but it is not resistance. My wife is calling me. Hold. Based on what Trump said, based on what happened, the news that we were reading earlier, Trump is unpredictable. But look, he could be positive. Oh God, my wife is calling. Good reaction there. We seem to be still dipping lower. That's what's up. That was just a deep movement lower. Just gonna sit out for now. I have no reason to be looking for an opportunity. Yeah. But on the other side, UK, oh, the British pound has been something else, man. UK, today we had manufacturing PMI, focus 52, we got 52.8, which was good numbers. This was good numbers. Um, Retail sales forecast was a minus 0.3, we got a 1. That's a very good number. The economy looks to be doing well in the UK. Really, this is good numbers. Now it makes sense. I think I have a position and we'll go discuss it now. Just gonna wait and see if that taps and look for rejection. We'll come back to that, but I'm really interested in what's happening. So UK retail sales came out quite good. Also service PMI, and I think that was practically evident with the the UK 100, the Nikkei, and it's also bullish. I don't know, man. I'm yawning a lot. 8 p.m. Maybe I need not to. Oh, China's coming out very hard, man. Already secured a bit of profit, but the way it's coming low, I don't like it. That is why I moved my stop loss just to secure profit because when you look at it, we pushed up, got into the support, rejects, and it's coming low again. So rather secure a bit of profit than not getting anything. And if it flips back up, it will be a good thing. But we're speaking about how good the numbers were, and this how great the numbers were when to look as to UK 100. I'm in this position, goodwill. So I'm hoping it closes above, and maybe as we go along next week, we can get something like that. That would be much appreciated. I think that will give me an opportunity to start considering this kind of move where I secure profits there. But I'm just wondering what's gonna happen here because when you look at the previous day, month, we've been rejecting at that point for quite a while. So I'm hoping that will repeat here where it doesn't seem to have good momentum. It held and eventually broke. This side held and eventually came back all the way down to hold this lows here. Now I'm wondering if that can break and close above, if I can get that continuation higher. And I think that's what I'm watching closely. And I think that's basically it for me. So I do welcome the retail sale good numbers that it was today. And I think I appreciate it a lot because look, it changes the entire narrative of my trade. You know, sometimes this kind of trades are annoying, go up and down. But retail sale has improved a lot in my positioning. And there's one positioning that also sometimes it annoys the hell out of me, is this gold trade. I've been holding this gold trade for quite a while now, for about 3 weeks, going to 4 weeks, uh, and nothing has happened. Let me check the date. When did I enter this short? It doesn't show dates. Okay. I've lost a lot of value on China 50, but it's fine. Um, I'm taking the drawdown like a boss, man. So the question would be, because I've seen other people are already positioning for long positioning, and I understand because look, inflation seems to be coming down for the previous report. This escalation is it's undecisive when you have to look at the geopolitics of things, which I don't like to look at. And I think that's what confuses everything. So, in a nutshell, nothing much has happened today. And I think it's fair to say, ooh, look at that. The hell? 5 minutes time frame, it seems to be flooding down on Nasdaq. Already Nasdaq today is down 1.5%. Oh, interesting. Mm, it's not looking good. Let me mark this low here. Right. Where was I? Bitcoin is something that, oh, shucks. Stupid me. I think I'll hate myself one day. I'm gonna be honest. I think that I have to do, and I keep on postponing them. I think tonight I'll do it. Um, one of them I'm looking for an opportunity here, and I think I'll have to add this on my watch list. I'm looking to start adding. Yeah, I'm looking to start adding my long-term positioning on the SA Top 40 index. Fairly enough, it held that support, and I think, yeah, no. Sometimes we move somehow, yeah. Yes, this will be a move for me to enter. I don't mind entering it, but I'm looking to start positioning myself here. I think this is where we close today. I'm gonna enter maybe a buy limit somewhere in between this range. But yeah, anyway, another trade that I wanted to take. Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, not gonna say anything about it. Anyway, on the stock side, I have Broadcom. I've been buying Broadcom for a while now. Broadcom is annoying. I wish it could start breaking above here and then I'll start positioning. But as if it goes back, if it comes back lower to 320, let me mark it properly. Through 320, I am gonna look to buy again. Maybe what will invalidate my trade it's if we start breaking below the 290, $290 per share. Maybe that will start to invalidate my trade on that. But what the hell is happening with Tesla? Does anyone know? Does anyone have an idea what's happening with Tesla? Um, does anyone know what the hell is happening with Tesla? I honestly wish to know. What's happening with Tesla? I'm a big fan of Tesla. I literally need to look for opportunities on Tesla. Amen. What the hell is happening with Tesla? I need to look what's happening lately with Tesla. But I'm looking at roughly $280 per share. That's where I'll be looking for Tesla. But I really need to know. Tesla today it's up 5%. For the week, Tesla it's down 20%. No, Tesla. There is something really wrong with Tesla. I need to just check the news. What the hell's happening with Tesla? I'm looking at $286. Maybe I can start positioning myself for Tesla. But I don't like Tesla for now. I don't like Tesla for now, but I just need to know. And if anyone knows what's happening with Tesla, I've not been following the news lately. But really, let me do this. Claude, let me do this. Anyone who has an idea why is Tesla down for the week at approximate? No, it's already down. About 20% down for the week. Does anyone know? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. But Tesla is just something else. Microsoft, it's a bit flat. Am I positioning myself for Microsoft? I think so. I think there's a huge opportunity for Microsoft. Just need to look at its micros, but it's a very solid company. Okay, Amazon is also coming down. Uh, quickly do this. I'll give you now anything that has happened. Speaking of Tesla, oh, okay. Speaking of Tesla, let me quickly also SpaceX. Broadcom is coming down. I'm contemplating to position myself also for Broadcom. And I think uh I'm looking into technology. I just want to see how I'll position myself for technology now. But I'll start working on it. Don't worry. So the headline story is classic beat and miss. Okay. Let me see. Let me do this. There was ending for Tesla. There was Tesla endings. Why the hell am I typing? Look at that. Oh, Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. This is not looking good. Tesla for the week it's down 20%. For the month it's also 20%. But year to date, Tesla is down 32%. Uh, yeah, Tesla it's not having a very good start of the first for the first half of the year. But there was earnings. Now, so this is where the problem is with Tesla. Let's just quickly just browse through it. So Tesla got a miss. So earnings as of quarterly earnings as of 22nd, uh, forecast was 0.53 and reported was 0.33 dollars per share, and that's earnings per share. That's a 38% miss. So Tesla for me now, in terms of quarter, is not a good buy. Yes, opportunities are coming down, and I think it's getting cheaper. But I'll want to see something changing. Hey, um, and then revenue, year-to-year revenue from 2022 to 2025. Yeah, Tesla has been getting a betting on its year-to-year revenue. However, Q2 earnings report estimated was 226.42 billion and reported was 28.24 billion dollars, which I find it nice. But anyway, it's a miss and a bit. That's what pushed Tesla that dip. That's what pushed Tesla that dip. I need to say something now. No, no, no. We have 15 minutes. I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna attempt long, and I know it's a very risky long, but I'm gonna attempt it and aggressively so. I'm just waiting for the 1 minute closure. We might not get triggered, by the way. So here you can even enter on market, but it's fine. I am in. As we retest that high, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Oh, what else you want to use? Run. Perfect. I need to find a way of flatting my trade so that we can continue speaking about other things. That will be nice. That will be nice. Remember, oh, Trump is speaking in 15 minutes. I wish we could have gotten a very good move higher when before Trump speaks. Did you tell? Huh? You want to Ruda? Come, let's go. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Uh, no, I'm not talking to the phone. My son thinks I'm speaking to my partner. Huh? No, I'm not talking to the phone. No. Mm. Okay. Okay. I went aggressive again today. Let's see. But I'm just move that, yeah. Let's continue with what we're doing. Hmm? 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 You want what? What? Tablet is off. Look, Timmy. Tell Nina to charge tablet for you. Take charger. Yes, Nana. Yes. So where were we? I was saying, oh, we're looking at Tesla that, but yeah, that's a bit. And there was a bit of good news. I know, Nvidia it's a bit flat, and according to me, the first positioning of myself on Nvidia was $193 or let me say $192 per share, and just pushed up. And I think the next move that I'm looking for is $168. I think it's not gonna retrace from because from the top you're looking at plus minus that's down about 20% from then to that will be 28%. Decent. Decent retracement. But what interesting is Apple. Does Apple give an opportunity or it's a no opportunity? Oh, Apple, man. Apple. So Apple, Maybe as it comes back here, look to buy again. If it retraces low again, I'll look to buy. I think Apple is set, man. Apple is a solid company. Doesn't matter what you say, Apple, it's a solid company. Huh? You done? Okay. Hmm? Chompo has my phone. That's fine. Chompo says mine. Why? Chompo says you don't want to charge mine. Okay. Check this one. Mm. Bye, Nana. So we're looking at $314 for Apple. We're looking at $244 for Apple as well. So hmm. This didn't retest the 200 MA, but we got a very decent retracement back to 100 MA. So I don't think this will hold anymore. This move that has happened here, they were supposed to be decisive moves. But the fact that they were not decisive, it gives me worried. Ooh. Which account did I use? For heavenly sake, prayer. Okay, let me quickly do this. Oh, Christ. While it's still flat, I'm going to close this position here. I'm going to close this position. Wrong account. That's a wrong account. Sorry. I need to come back to that. And when I'm here, enter the position that I always wanted. Oh, shucks. For heavenly sake. Really now? Here we go. Okay, 4 minutes before Trump speaks. I hate that Trump is speaking. The market will be volatile, to be honest. And I would have loved that already. I'm on to break even. And then whatever he says, it's not going to really affect me financially in terms of my account. But look, if that moves higher and give me a very decisive move, looking at towards 28, 220, I'm going to move my trade to break even. To be honest, I'm not willing to risk it all today. But yeah, so Apple has earnings in the next 3 days. So Apple has catalyst very soon. I think Q2 Apple has been solid, man. I believe Apple is a very good company to buy now. I'm gonna change this to blue, sorry. I believe Apple's a very good company to buy. That's the first one I know. 2 minutes before Trump. That's what I was talking about. When you look at my current day positioning, is Trump is about to speak. We get a move as if it wants to break above this rejection points, and I think it's fair for me. I think it's clean for me just to mark this rejection points as my resistance for now, just to monitor them what happened as we, because that's now about a lot of rejections, and I think any trade above it, that will be said for longs. But already Trump is about to speak, nothing has happened. So as we're looking at Apple's, the earnings on Apple were solid. Did I maybe miss an opportunity when Apple just slightly broke above $314 per share? I don't believe not. Did I miss an opportunity? Maybe around $208 per share. Maybe I did. Maybe these were the opportunities that I could have taken earlier, but I was not even looking at such stocks for now. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. So that's one thing which yeah. Those are the stocks that are like haunting me indirectly. And then it's gonna go to South Africa. The trade this side doesn't look that will hold. We are currently at 200 rand per share. Interesting. We are currently at roughly about 200 rand per share. Okay, Trump is about to speak. To It's 8 p.m. South African time, and we did say that this is when Trump will start speaking. So let's see the volatility, how it comes, and how it will affect us. Good move. If it closes above, it looks like a very good solid move. If it closes above and not reject, come back, close lower, that will be a good sign for continuation higher. But seems to be rejecting. So at this point, this trade can go anywhere. So you see what I'm talking about? Comes back, reject exactly where I was talking about. Now it's coming back lower. If it closes low, it might continue lower. Let me do this. Let me see what the gentleman is saying here. Something, as we were speaking about Tesla, something that to note, the competitive pressure for Tesla, the Tesla US EV share has fallen from 80% that was in 2019 to 44% in 2025. And BYD retook the lead in battery EV sales in Q2, selling quite a high. And I think in South Africa, BYD is one of the most electric vehicle manufacturers. And Tesla is mostly dominated in Europe, certain countries in Europe and US. And BYD has already penetrated the African market. So is BYD listed. This trade is coming down to me. The way it closed, I don't like how the current. Let me remove this. I don't like how the current thing closed now. Oh yeah, it didn't close quite well, so it could be coming for a stop. Where was I? Is BYD listed? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Yeah, it's coming for my low. Yeah, it's not looking good for Tesla. I think I'm gonna stay out of Tesla for now. I'm looking for Apple. There's something that I'm looking for, and I forgot. I literally forgot what I was looking for. Oh Christ, Heavenly Lord. Malanda, you're making noise, Mara. You're making noise. Please. Mm. This trade is not looking good. This is no longer looking good. That will have reversed, and I think our favorite president is speaking already. Let me quickly do this. Yep, he is speaking. And I did speak about he will be positive and everything else will dump. And that's what exactly is happening. I'm out. Yep, I'm out. I was hopeful, I guess, but yeah, when Trump speaks, everything changes. He's not yet speaking. Interesting. Okay, I'm out, man. I don't think I'll be taking any trade. So we go to stocks. Let's see. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna call it a day here today. See you on Monday. I think Monday we'll start to do quite a few other things that we'll start to look into. Or if not, I'll be posting more often. And that, thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate all of you. Have a great day. Have a productive weekend. See you again next week. Bye bye.